Hey, how's it going? So, today I want to talk about not being afraid to interview with robots. Because I just interviewed with two robots. I mean, I guess they're different robots. It's the same company, but it was two different things. So, this is a company I actually did an AI interview for. So, this is what it's all about. You're talking to a chatbot, basically. Um, you're not talking to a real person. So I did the initial interview with this company, I believe in January, and I actually got the transcript of it. I didn't watch the whole video, and this one back in January was like literally a guy, like kind of a good looking guy, like robot guy, like, oh, that's very nice, like after every response I made. Um, and I actually got the whole transcript because this was just a huge one and I just rambled on about myself. So I'm looking at the transcript right now. But anyway, it was useful for me at least to like just see how I sounded and try to improve upon that. Anyway, so there were, I have the notes from that interview in January, and today, the first interview with the same company was about 20 minutes with a robot. There was no like male or female face with it. Um, It's just, it was about hiring research consultants to support a fast growing U.S. tech company, their company, operating in the home care and health operations space. This is remote, part time, up to 20 hours per week, with compensation ranging between 75 to 300 per hour. Thumbs up! In this role, you'll help lead discovery and validation efforts around home care technology, labor dynamics, and strategic behavior within healthcare operations. Da 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 da. You'll scope what to research, why it matters, backgrounds in investigative journalism, due diligence, editorial research, blah 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 blah. Everything based on healthcare. So that's fine. I've done a lot of writing over the years about the healthcare sector, but I ended up talking about this senior living facility that I pitched for the last real estate company I did, or I was working for. And they just kind of latched on to that, so I just had to talk about like senior living facilities and what could happen, what couldn't happen. Anyway, I don't think I did too bad. I tried to pivot to other subjects, as far as using actual research tools and real life scenarios and how I would go about things. And then the second interview was almost 40 minutes. But this is I used to work for a company called Outlier. And anybody familiar with feeding the AI model has probably worked for Outlier, because that's what you do. You're just feeding the large language model proper language to respond better. So that's all this was. This is 35 to 55 an hour, and I gave them my spiel about who I was, and they're like, please share your screen. And I just took another like prompt test where you have to respond to a prompt, like which prompt is better and why. So this is what I did a couple years ago. So anyway, hopefully one of these works out just for some income, baby. But It's actually not that bad. It's actually kind of fun because you know you're not talking to a real person. So I guess you got to get used to it and just prepare for it. You know, be prepared. Be prepared being on video and read back. If you can get a transcript of what you said, just read back what you said and just try to clean it up a little bit. Robots.